Okay guys, welcome back to the Jade Cocoon Let's Play. I'm back in the Dragonfly Forest and I've leveled everyone up a little bit, so my minions are all level 6 now. I don't know if that's quite enough yet to defeat some of the stronger enemies in the game, but we're getting pretty good at beating the minions now. I did do a little session of this earlier, but my laptop battery's totally gone now and I didn't realise it was unplugged. So it only lasts a few minutes when it's unplugged, about half an hour or something. So I was busy playing away on it and then it just cut off and I lost everything. I did get one of them, the Marjag. I got him to about level 7 and with some more to go to the next level. And I don't know if I showed it the last time out, but I've got the wire vest as well now, which is the second strongest armour I can get at the minute. The only other one better is the plate armour, and that brings your speed down a few more notches, so I left that one alone for the amount of extra defence it gave you. And I've got the sword of speed now. I think I showed that in the last video buying that, but I wasn't sure about the wire vest. So right about now I'm going to go and just show a few different things, because there's some things that I've missed. So and I think it's from the bottom path, I'm thinking anyway, because that's where we come to the dead end last time, and there we've got one of the wolf minions there. It's the earth one, because this one, it seems to be earth and water minions seem to populate it more, so you kind of just need an air. But then again, no, there's air as well actually. There's earth, water and air in here. I haven't seen a fire minion, but it's right over in the corner. I've looked in all the other sideways. That little entrance there is where we found the chest and we opened it. See, it's earth at the minute for those turtle-like ones. And I found somewhere I'd not gone before. Oh no, this is the other way. But I suppose I could see what's down there, so I'll need to find out anyway at some point. I found out those are air minions, the birds, and they're actually not that difficult. Oh no, these are different ones. There's two that they look almost identical, and one of them is earth and the other is air. So last time I caught the earth version of these. I think the only difference is, I don't know, the earth one might have a slightly different wing colour, I don't know, but to be honest they look exactly the same. Oh, and he seems to miss sometimes with his special, because last time I made short work of these with the air minion heads, because they're both earth. I think that's trying to put us to sleep, because I found they've got a sleep attack. God, they're way faster than ours. Unless that's what the sleep thing does, it makes you miss a turn. But there's one gone straight away. Fire really effective against air. And these crazy things, they should be taken care of. And that'll give us some good experience as well for that. And I'm going to have to do a video on merging as well, because yes, we've got one at level 7 now. So that's good. I think this way is the key to getting through to the next area of the game. I think you're meant to come this way first, because last time we got to that dead end where there was a hole that something goes into. I don't think he's going to have... Oh, he's got enough for one special. So hopefully we can do one special before and take one of them out. Come on, please don't let it miss. There we go, we've got rid of one. I might try capturing one, because now we've only got normal attacks. Because it will give me a different minion. And at the very least, it'll give me some money. Because this is level 5, this thing. So a couple more beatings. No, that killed it. Oh, unlucky, but it's more experience, I suppose, for that minion. Ring of Sleep. I think that's a breakable item, I think. I'll just check. Yeah, Ring of Sleep. Releases a sleep mist when broken, causes a deep slumber equal to that of sleep spores. Okay. So that'd be something that might be useful, but I don't know, it's a bit hit and miss on certain enemies. One good thing about this game is there's no random battles, so you're never randomly running into battles that sap your time, but this is the first time of us going down here. And finding out what's down here. Looks very ominous. Kinda looks like the ending to Final Fantasy VII when you go into the crater, actually. Oh, so there's another key. Yeah, because there was an oh, there's a way down here. I'm gonna say it couldn't just be a skeleton key. I knew there would be a skeleton key somewhere. So we've got a beetle, some kind of beetle. I can't remember this one. Well, we've got to fight that, there's no room. And there's two of them, Frey and Frey, so this is... We don't really have a good one for these, because this is the first time we've seen fire minions. I didn't know if this level had fire minions. We're going to have to use him. It's not going to be the most effective, but at least he won't be too weak against fire. I might try and capture one of these as well. Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to have to do some merging of minions in one of my next videos, or in the next one or two videos, because I found out there's a limit to the amount of minions you can hold. So you can only hold 12, and once you're over 12 then she won't let you leave without spinning one of them, so we're going to have to spin some or merge some. But what I'm thinking of doing is I'm probably going to try and keep the minions to the same element at first, because there's a few that have got like a horn attack and a magic attack. So I'm thinking if I fuse the two together, they'll have two different attacks then that you could choose from. And some have got different status effects and things like that that can be added on to a special attack as well. But this is the first time I'm capturing one of those. But one thing is we're getting a bit beaten up capturing these. But I've got another location actually as well to go and look through. So if I do that before I face the poacher, because the poacher dude, like with a big helmet on his head, I know you've got to fight him. I remember that from the game. He's definitely an enemy. So that's one bonus of having the speed. Now we can attack enemies twice. Air's definitely no good against these minions, because they have a special fire attack, so oh damn, he's going to get free hitting on. That's, yes, see, so speed on our side here, and it gives him an extra bit of experience as well, so best of both worlds there. We captured something, and we both gained experience. So I can't tell you if there's two routes to go. Oh. We can't go any further. There must be some kind of... Maybe one of the ways is to let some water out or something, because we can't get any further along here. It's another dead end now. So we fought them for nothing. But I'm going to go and do another area now at the top. I were going to fight the poacher, but seeing as the minions' MP's been depleted, I'm probably going to leave it and go back. Then maybe after this I'll do the merging video, I'll merge some of them. And there's another one of those minions up at the top as well. I'm hoping it's an Earth variant this time, but it looks like it's got red eyes. I think the other one had red eyes though. Maybe I can run past it now. I'm not quick enough to run past it. I'll try and retreat, but oh yeah, let us get away with retreating. And the mana's gone up again. I know after you have battles the mana replenishes by itself, and some of the HP I think of the minions that aren't used as well. Sometimes if you give one of your minions a bit of a rest, it can serve you well as well. It's like we've opened that chest down there, so we've no need to go back in there. There's another chest along one of these side ones. I can't remember which path it's on now. Can't remember if it's this path. Yeah, it's this one. I'm sure if we go up here there's another chest, yeah. So let's see what this is. Now we've got the other skeleton key. So we've got Agni's Seal 1, Agni's Seal 2 and a silver crown. So that seems a bit better than the last haul that we got. I can't remember what that were, but I think it was mostly healing items. So there, that Agni's the fire magic, so there'll be some kind of... Because we've got multi-seal, which is attack with wind. Seal with the mark of multi, the disciple of wind, inflicts a wind-based damage on a single enemy. Agni's Seal 1 is the same, it's the mark of Agni, the disciple of fire, inflicts a fire-based damage on a single enemy. And the second seal does it on everybody, so the multi-opponent attack. And we've got a headband. Silver crown, which takes our defense down by 3, but it puts our magic attack and magic defense up by a bit, well quite a bit on a magic attack, and it puts our speed up quite a bit as well, but I think I'll leave that for now. I may put it on when we face some enemies or something, because some of those, the special attacks are magic based, so that could be when that comes into play. So we've used that. So we found out what's in the other chest. So that was nothing. That's a dead end as well, that little path there. Sometimes there's a minion in there to fight and that's about it. And you gotta watch it running back into these areas sometimes, because you wake up the minion before you've even got in. Because you can sometimes run without being too close. If you're not too close to him, it won't wake him up like there. It's not waking him up. So now I'm going to go along this other way, because I think you get the key to getting on in the level by actually you've got to actually fight the poacher. And there's no one up here this time. I think it's because last time I was in leveling up I beat a minion there. There is usually one in here though, and they'll regenerate as well while you're in the forest. And that's the air one. The air minion to make short work of him, but I want to make sure that I keep us tip top, because I might have a go. But I think first I'll leave the forest and then come back in and I'll pick it up the next time out fighting the poacher, because if you die you'll lose any experience points that you've earned during your time in the forest. Yeah, last time out I went down the right band path there, and that leads to a dead end with like a little stone with a circular hole in it. So this time I'm going to go up this way, because there's a minion here guarding another piece of a stone tablet with knowledge on it. There's also one of them by the poacher as well. I'm just going to run in and nab this. A tablet rests against a statue of a dragonfly. Magic usage 1 picked up. You did a little twitch. As long as you don't run, you won't wake those up. So right about now, let's see what we've got. So that's a different one. Last time out we got knowledge 4, which was while inflicted with sleep you cannot act. Your physical and magical defense and avoidance ability decreases, resulting in more damage from attacks. Mana will recover slightly and damage is less likely while defending. Defend skillfully to boost your special attack and magic power. Alright, so that's how some of the minions don't run out of mana then, sometimes if the fight goes on a little bit longer. And they defend. I think it might even be just, even if you don't defend, it goes back up slightly with each turn. And I think that's why sometimes if minions that you haven't used aren't brought out in battle, they recover their mana by a little bit. I think we're safe to run now. Yeah, so this is where we come to, where we've got a hole for something to go, which I think is wherever the porch is. So he's not one this way, both of these ways are just, I think I showed before, it's just a dead end. So next time out I'm probably just going to skip to the... See, sometimes if you run into those areas you will awaken the minion, so sometimes you've got to be careful not to run into an area if you don't know what's going to be in there, because sometimes you wake those enemies up, especially if you're not quite ready for a battle yet, or if you're a bit low on health and everything, which I'm going to have to do now because there's one right out here. So it must be on the bottom path. I must have just missed where I was going to Porcher. But seeing as I'm healing up, I'll have one last battle with this, using the air minion, try and boost him up to level 7 as well. And then I'll heal everyone up, come back in the dungeon, oh not dungeon, forest, and the next time out we'll face this nasty rustling Porcher and we'll see what kind of minion he's got, because I'm sure he's got a minion. And he missed. Unlucky friend, I think your fart's up. There you go, that was pretty easy, so a bit of experience for him. But sometimes you get randomly those dogs will have a companion with them sometimes, they're not always on their own. So they can be pretty tricky fights, which is why the odd time I will avoid them. I think there's another one down here, so I might have another fight that I'll try and level him up, and on leveling him up I'll end the video. I think that'll be probably long enough for this one. We've seen a few more things of what the forest has to offer. Yeah, he's got enough MP to have another go at one of these. Again, I've only caught one minion, but I'll be able to... I've got another one of these though, these Mardragons. I'm probably going to spin him for now, because I can always get another one from this forest. Sometimes if you go to an area that requires loading, it'll change the element from earth to the air wolves, so I'll probably do that. And we've got a special liquor, which is one that recovers them by everything. I'll just remember where this is as well. I have to try and remember where the Porcher is, because it's not that way. I think it's this way actually. When I went round that corner, I think you go this way. Yeah, because I think I got the item there and I didn't go around this corner, did I? I just got the item and then ran. Yeah, it's this way. If you go down here, this should be it, yeah. Because there's two paths which both lead to the same way. So I'll just go this way because I think this is definitely the safe way. I think you've got to talk to him to actually activate the mission, the fight. There he is, in all his glory. I don't know if we can sneak up and take the tablet without him even noticing, but I'm not going to take the risk. I'm going to go back, heal up. I might try and just level this minion up. But I know that when you fight these other things, these turtle things definitely always appear in pairs as well. You always get a pair of them. They're never on their own. And this is loading up, so it'll be yeah, it'll be a water one now. So I'll use my earth minion actually, because we have got one. I'll do one last fight, I know. Because he's level 6 as well, so he needs bolstering up a little bit. So I'll probably do that, level these up to level 7, and then I'll come back and we'll face the Poacher, because it'll be tough going to level him up any more than that, because it's taken about, I think it's going to take 4 fights, 5 fights to level up to level 7, so it's going to take them even more than that next time, maybe 10. And that's the only bad thing, we're not having random battles as well. It's a bit more time consuming to grind and level up this game. That's the one downside to not having random battles. The enemies don't come to you, you've got to go and find them. There you go, this should give him a healthy boost to his experience bar as well. You might have noticed as well, someone commented in the last video, the health bars and the experience bars are messed up, and they don't follow what's actually happening. That's why you've just actually got to look at the number of health, not the energy bar. Sometimes it stays at full even though you're doing damage. So we've got 2 at level 7 now, and he's on the other one's on the verge of it. So we'll be seeing our minions growing and things like that, but that's about all I've got time for on this video. I hope you guys catch me on the next one as we try and take on the Poacher. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.